Today we're going to be installing a G42 / S400 knockoff, the VS Racing 7289 101 housing, and water cooling it on a P-pump 24 valve. So I'll run you through the parts list real quick. VS Racing 7289 comes with your oil feed restrictor and your plate. It also comes with the coolant ports 6A in here. So I got some 6A in 90-degree fittings, and I'm gonna make some lines to water cool this turbo. So we're doing 4A in feed with a 10A in vibrant drain, and I have some provisions here to properly water cool this thing. We have a Treadstone 5/8 barb fitting to a 6A in port for our return that we're going to be teeing into the heater hose return right here. And then I have a 90-degree fitting. We're going to remove one of the thread end NPT plugs on the cylinder head to supply coolant to it. So we have one on the pressure side here, and then we'll tee this in here for the return side. So for the downpipe, this is just a standard S400 second gen style downpipe that I heat wrapped, and it's got a 5-inch collector welded here. And then this is the correct flange for the G42 or knockoff, whatever you want to call it, the VS Racing 72, just welded on here and then heat wrapped. So on these bigger 400 style chargers with the V-bands, I like to install the exhaust housing first, leave it loose, hook up the downpipe, and mock everything up. Makes it a lot easier. You got to install these nuts with the housing hanging down pretty loose. So that's where we're at right now. So got the turbo all bolted up, got the center section in, front cover and all that stuff. Use this stainless diesel S400 elbow to the intercooler piping. This is a custom lower, so you'll have to figure that out for yourself. Cut to measure and cut it the length that you need to clear the shock tower and the fender well and stuff. But we got the 6A in braided lines. We got two 90s, one facing up and then the other facing down right here. You do have to have the turbo center section loose to be able to tighten this up. And this loop just runs down, all the way down under here, and comes up into this union here for the return side of the heater core. Because this is your feed, this is your return. So now I gotta put this 90-degree NPT plug right here on this port here, and then hook everything up. Put the turbo blanket on, the air box and stuff after we first fire it to make sure we don't have any leaks. So here's the finished product. Took about 2.5 hours. Had to make these fittings and lines and measure all that. But it turned out good, fits good. I'm fixing to put the intake back on it and go for a test drive.